Hey guys, it's Sonia. Can you see me? We're gonna do today's daily vlog live. It's the time of the day. Don't go anywhere. I'm just gonna push you back a little bit so you can see a little bit more. That way we can all fit into the screen. How are you guys doing tonight? Happy Friday evening. I always say, are you the wild bunch or the mild bunch? I'm definitely the mild bunch kind of person. It is cold out there tonight. I don't even want to go outside. I'm like the cat. The cat goes to the door at this point now, the last 24 hours, wants to go out, thinks he wants to go out. But then when you bring him to the door, he's just like, nope, changed my mind. Wanted to, completely changed my mind. Hey, Shirley, how are ya? Yes, it is cold. Absolutely. So Stanley's inside. Stanley's on my bed right now, of course. And yeah. So he's just being fat and happy and like, come on, feed me, human. Feed me and let me sleep. That's about what he's up to these days. Hello, I think it was Billy was on here. Brenda, it is cold there too. We had, well, I think I told you last night when I was on here, the snowplow went by a couple times. Just bad weather last night. The roads were not nice today. And then the sun came out, which was beautiful. It was like the calm before the storm. I'm going to start painting this while we're here hanging out too. Yes, baby, it is cold outside. Do you guys remember this junk find right here that I got when we were out and about? Remember? You can never have too many candle holders. I just love the look of candle holders. I don't know what it is. I love clusters of candles. Anybody else just get it and you feel like that too? So this one has been waiting for me to make over, and I figured tonight is the perfect night. What's going to be nice is tomorrow, well, a snowstorm is about to come back again, which, like I said, calm before the storm. The sun came out. It was beautiful. Everything melted, and the storm starts at 2 o'clock tonight, and it goes till tomorrow night. There's a winter weather advisory up here, and we're supposed to get 5 to 8 inches of snow. What about you guys? What are you seeing where you are, and where are you watching from too? It's always fun to learn where you guys tune in from. So let's go ahead and put some color on this piece right here while we're chit-chatting and hanging out on this beautiful Friday evening. And yeah, I think I might even give away some banana books tonight. How awesome would that be? So just hang out with me, chit-chat a little bit with me, keep me company. Oh, Rebecca says, I went to Goodwill today and got some cute treasures. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. And especially if you're going to be stuck inside like me, it's nice to have stuff to do, right? So I'm going to put some color on this piece. I think when I thought about the color, where I'm going to use it to, and I may put it in my living room, in a corner, in front of my fireplace, somewhere like that. I'm not positive, but I think in that space, I'll put it on the floor and fill it with all the pillar candles. And I've got Be My Honey in there right now. So I'm going to go ahead and use that color. At the end of the day, if you paint with a color and you go, you know what, I'm going to move it to a different room, just paint over that color. Yes, it will stick to the last paint color that you put on, okay? Melissa says, can I have your candle holder? I know, isn't it beautiful? Oh, I hope you find one too. Get out, go to your thrift store. I want to get out junking again. And now, of course, tomorrow would have been the day, but now we're going to have that big storm. Just using a shabby chip brush. I wash them out, use them over and over again. You know what? I should turn this, I should turn this from the bottom up, right? Otherwise, you know what's going to happen? Later, I'm going to be, why didn't I turn it over? It's like chairs. Always paint them from the bottom up, okay? Sharon from Alabama, how are you? Oh, Alyssa says, so close to me. Where do you live now? Are you talking to me, Alyssa? Or somebody else in the chit chat there? So I'm up here by Lake Erie, and it's cold, and you get the lake effect snow. I love it. I'm from Canada, so trust me, I can handle it. It kind of cracks me out when people say to me, listen, I'm from an island in the Great White North, okay? Right now there's polar bear warnings, okay, back home. So it's funny when I first moved up here to Titusville, where I am right now, which is where it's the birthplace of the oil industry. You may have written about it in, history textbooks. It's a touristy place where people come to just, see where history was made. It's amazing here. But it's funny how many people would say to me, you want to go there, Sonia? Do you know how cold it gets there? Or do you know how much snow they get there? Like, you're asking for it. And I'm thinking, do you even remember where I'm from? Like, this is tropical. Down here, the snow comes and then it melts, right? So when I talk to mom and dad, they'll say, do you have snow? Because honestly, there's no guarantee that we have snow. Now back up home right now, They are in the middle of a whiteout blizzard, and there's even a state of emergency going on back home right now because of the weather conditions. Is anybody watching from back home on the island of Newfoundland? So yeah, they're getting like a ton of snow up there right now, whiteout conditions, and you know, hopefully everybody's home. I saw some people who I'm friends with on Facebook still back home there were posting that the power was out. So it's not really that bad, right? But I did notice that when I was at Walmart today, everybody was out getting their stuff. Oh, I just love this. Do you see already how this is going to be so pretty? Just using the shabby chip brush. You know me. If you ever want full coverage, just put an extra coat, or don't use a hard bristle brush like this. Use one of the Wooster shortcuts. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned it on here last night that we restocked yesterday. So if you go to junkmonkeypaint.com to that tool supply section, and we've been sold out of stuff like cheesecloth, the fine polishing pads, which are awesome when you just want to polish and not rip off your paint. So just to give you guys a heads up, because I haven't announced it on my Facebook page yet. So if you want to grab something you've been waiting for, go do it now, all right? So, so yeah, everybody's hunkered down back home. And now tomorrow, like I said, the storm starts at 2 here, and we get 5 inches of snow. But some places are getting even more than that. Holy moly. I do like a good snow day. And I mean, I'm just thinking about, you know, with it being a long weekend here in the U.S., with Monday being a holiday, I'm sure the kids love it. You know, if they go away for the weekend, or they go skiing for the weekend or something like that, and they get it out, or a 3-day weekend that involves, you know, staying home and it's snowing outside. There is something so cozy about staying home when there's a snowstorm. I do love it. I do love it. I was thinking tonight, because, you know, this is our first winter in this big old house, the old house that we bought here. And it's old. So if you're new on my channel, I'm talking, when I say old, I mean like the windows in it are 100+ years old, right? Like it's an old 1850 it was built. And so this is our first winter in here. So now is when you really get the experience as new homeowners. You know, how warm and toasty is it going to be? And you guys know that I've been ripping up carpet. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Tonight in my room, which is good, it's so warm in there, and probably because I have carpet left on the floor. So, yes, I want to get the carpet up because it's yucky. It's been there for a while, and it's somebody else's. You know, it's not like it's brand new to us and we just put it down. But it is so nice and warm underneath your feet. Hey, what are you guys doing? That's Oreo and Tiki saying hello to you guys out there tonight. So there is something to be said for carpet, though. Who out there has carpet and just likes it in the winter, you know? You get out of bed and your feet touches just, I don't know, warmth. And it seems like the room stays warmer as well, you know? Donna, hello, live from Ohio. I guess you're hunkering down for a snowstorm too tonight, huh? I'm over here in Pennsylvania. So we're probably going to see a little bit of the same thing, I would imagine. Yeah. So just looking forward to maybe finishing up my day and doing a little movie watching. Got a little further in my Marvelous Miss Maisel. I always ask myself, Maisel. So that was, Chrissy, that's your fear? Oh, yeah. I'm telling you. Now that I've lived in a house that has carpet like this, I can understand why people have carpet. It's just that this carpet in this house is really old and it's stained and it really needs torn out, right? So we're working through it. But I can't say that I'm sad that I left my room for last because, or one of the last places, like bedrooms, because it is warm to your feet. I do like that. It's a pain to rip it up too. Oh my gosh. Have you ever ripped up carpet before? Dawn says, I'm jealous you always find beautiful candelabras. I can't find one. No way! Oh my gosh. I feel like sometimes when I'm junking, I see stuff and it repeats itself. And I'm like, you know, remember I told you guys that I was like finding pillars everywhere. Sometimes I hit on the same thing over and over again, all right? Now, if that was only a casino machine and I would just hit on the same number all in a row, all right, we'd win the jackpot. I win the jackpot with the same things over and over again at the thrift store. Jennifer, Jennifer says hello from down south. Oh, you and your daughter are hanging out. Well, a big hello to you and your daughter tonight. Hopefully you guys are staying warm. Is it warm where you are? Did I see you were in South Carolina? Did I read that right? Oh, man. I can't imagine living in a place, especially after growing up as far north as I did, living in a place that there's no snow in the winter. Like, that is insane. I just can't even picture it. I don't know. It just seems so weird. It's just not anything I'm used to. I have no idea what is stuck on this. What is that? Like a plastic tie? I don't know what it is, but we're taking it off. So I was thinking about going out and making myself something to drink. And I'm like, Sonia, don't do the coffee. Not this late at night. But I do like a nice, you know, something warm. You guys got any good recipes for warm things? Like, I don't know, like teas, or even if I don't even have any decaffeinated coffee. You know what I have been into though, that to me kind of tastes very similar to coffee and it's decaffeinated? I'll probably go out and make myself a cup of this in a little bit. It is dandelion tea. Has anybody ever had that before? Chris, you missed when you showed the wooden candle holder. That was That'd Be My Honey. Oh, that one's in my living room. I tell you what, tomorrow I'll pull that one out. Because tomorrow we're going to be held captive with a snowstorm, so we can hang out tomorrow and chit-chat and, you know, work on some stuff. I got a table I need to paint as well. I might get to that tomorrow. That'll probably be a good day to paint my table that I've been wanting to do. I was going to go junking tomorrow, but like I said, with the weather advisory, nope. It's just the universe saying, Sonia, you got lots of stuff at home to paint. You don't need to go find some more stuff. Take care of what you got, right? So we'll hang out tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a live during the day and do like when the snowstorm comes tomorrow afternoon. Oh, that'd be so good. But yeah, so it's dandelion tea. I do like that. I tried it and I was surprised how much it actually tastes like coffee. Have you ever tasted that before? Winter is coming. Yes, it is. Okay, true story. Oh, you're from Louisiana. No way. Oh, did you say it's humid down there? That is insane. I want to go down to, okay, I'm so far from up north that I probably wouldn't even get the correct terminology right. But what do you call, I guess it's swamps, right? Where you go on those, and I don't even know what they're called. They're the ones that like the vehicles that you get on, and it has like a big wind thing in the back, and it propels you across the swamps, the bogs. Would you call it a bog down there? And yeah, I wouldn't mind trying that, where you can like check out the terrain. The alligator's looking at you. Anybody ever did that before? Were you brave enough to do it? And did you lift the tail? If you're here, let me know. Swamp tours in the bayou. That's exactly what I would want to do. Airboat, yes. Yes. Has anybody done that? You are brave if you have. All right, so I feel like I got enough coverage on the bottom. Now I'm going to flip it up so we can keep working. But that would be fun to try, right? Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's kind of cool as it is right there, right? That's a look in itself. Half done, half not. Just a scary, gothic, like aged sort of look. Yes, the airboat. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. It's fun and it's loud. It just made me think about some shows that I've seen where they've done that, and they've gone down there. And what is it I was going to say? Oh my gosh, it just escaped my brain. It was something about being on the airboats down there. It'll come back to me in a second. You know when you have something, it was right there on the tip of your tongue and you like totally lost it? Jan, you used to go boating in the bayou. Really? You are brave to go do that. But yeah, it's just to have different experiences and just live life and do those things, right? And if you go down to a place like that, you got to try it. I think that would be fun. There was something I was going to tell you and I can't remember what it was. But I don't think I would be brave enough to sample the, there's a lot of dried meats, right? Like definitely a boat ride in the South. They do a lot of like jerkies down there. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. That I've also seen people who, I think it's called noodling, where you stick your arm in like little caverns in the waterways and you stick your hand in and you pull out giant, I mean, I've seen them pull out even snapping turtles and things like that. That would be scary if you ever noodled before. Let's play a game just for fun, okay? I think this would be so much fun. All right, you guys tell me, like, what's an experience that you've done or something crazy that you've done in your life? Like something that you have done that maybe a lot of people would not have done or have heard about but never got the chance. What would be an activity that you did? Like, did you climb a mountain? Like, I don't know. We got some pretty amazing people. One time when I was doing a live and we had a ton of people on, I'll never forget. I asked the question for people to say what they did for a living, and the amount of occupations of people would just blow your mind to think like how smart, like all the different occupations that people represented. I just thought it was so amazing. So I'm gonna do a different question tonight. Tell me an experience that you did in your life that you're proud, something that you tried. Maybe you tasted something, you went somewhere, you traveled somewhere, you did something that you're happy that you did. It might be a little out of the ordinary. Don swam with stingrays in the Grand Cayman. Did you? Oh my goodness. They're supposed to be called like not the puppies of the ocean, but aren't they like stingrays considered very, very, very gentle? Parasailing in Cancun. I've never done that. Parasailing. Is that where they hook you up to the in a parachute on the back of the boat? Oh man, I'd be so scary. I'd be so scared to do that. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. And how do you get out of it? Do you have to land in the ocean where there's sharks? I just don't know if I could do that. I don't think I could be brave enough. And also, if I got up there, I mean, are they really going to hear you down below if you start yelling, "Let me down"? Danny lost 65 pounds. Listen, I know how hard it is. We all know how hard it is to lose weight. Good for you. You got commitment, girl. Brenda says, took a trip from Florida to Alaska. Florida to Alaska. How many days was that? That is insane. That's a long trip, right? But that's pretty amazing. You saw one extreme to the other. Wow. That is so cool. Did you say you lived in Ireland? Oh my gosh. Jan says, went on a missions trip to Mexico in some areas. It was in 2005. Don't know if I'd do it there now. Wow, what an experience. You know, when you travel away from home, it makes you appreciative of home, doesn't it? And when you have experiences, you just know what you like and what you don't like. And, you know, sometimes it can just make you content where you are when you realize how lucky you are. You were catching catfish. You eat catfish, right? I didn't eat catfish growing up. Sea turtles. Oh, beautiful. Did the mud run thought you were dying? Okay, if the mud run included going through any sort of pipes or anything like that, claustrophobic, leave me out of it. Oh, I can't do that. And I probably like one of those mud runs. Did you have to swim part of the thing as well? I've never done a zip line. Okay, Brenny, you've got something on me. I've never done that. But yeah, if I had to do like a mud run that involved a bit of a triathlon where you had to like swim, I would probably just drown in the pond too, right? Started college at 52. Wow. Maureen says deep sea fishing in the Bermuda Triangle. Oh, hey, Maureen, I was talking to you today. You were did you say fishing in the Bermuda Triangle? Oh, wow. Jennifer lived in Bayou County, so we swim in Gator territory. Okay, so there's this guy that I watch on YouTube, because you know I love YouTube, and because YouTube is TV nowadays, right? And there is this guy where what he does is he's a treasure hunter, just like junk for us, but he finds junk underneath the water. And he goes to like amusement parks and like places, like if there was a bridge, you know how like the places where it's over waterways and things would fall down into the water. And so what his entire YouTube is like focuses on is you go with him with a GoPro under the water, you hear the bloop, 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 bubbles go up and down, and he goes all over the world. Like he'll fly to some pretty amazing places, and if there's some like hot spots where people hang out, he will go dive there, and he finds like, you know, Oakley sunglasses, he finds money, he finds, you know, think how many people have lost their cell phone overboard, some of them turn back on. Absolutely amazing. But I'm saying this because There was a couple times now I've seen him do stuff down south, and he'll say, you know, we're gonna watch for gators today, and I'm like, oh, don't do this, don't make me watch this. Hey, Melissa, and I'm like really worried, like, you know, they're like, a gator can come anytime. Gators are seen around here, and then they might even show some footage of gators around the edge, and I'm like, how can you swim there? There's gators there. You've watched that guy, Jan? Lots of travelers here. Look at you guys go. I'm telling you. I just think that's so amazing. You should get out, right? And just enjoy the world. That's why I moved to the US from Canada. I wanted to see stuff. I wanted to travel and see a whole other part of the world, and just, you know, it's amazing to see how other people live. And one thing I do appreciate about the US, being from an island that you either had to fly off of or take a plane off of, is that when I moved down here, I can go north, south, east, or west and just jump in my car and be in different states in the same day and come back all by vehicle. Like, I do love to be able to do that. So like last night I was showing you those junk maps, those Sunday driver maps we found. You know, you can leave in the morning, go junking, find a place to eat, travel across state lines, you know, just amazing. I just find it interesting to travel like that. Go to new places. There's so many states that I still want to see. I want to do more down south this year. And I also would like to go and visit I'd love to go see California. And I'd love to see the ocean on that side, right? Like growing up on the Atlantic Ocean, quite literally on the Atlantic Ocean. My dad was a fisherman. So we lived on the ocean. I would love to see just the beaches and how different it is, you know, over there. And I don't know, I just think it'd be so neat to see. Have you guys spent any time in California? Have you seen the beaches over there? And check that out. Always growing up in a cold climate, I think warm climates always fascinated me because it just wasn't what I grew up in. And you know what you don't have? You look and you go, oh wow, that would be so neat to live. I asked Matt today, I'm like, what's it like in Arizona? I think I could live in Arizona. It's nice and warm there, right? Do you guys have a state that if you could move, even for a short time, do you guys have one that you would definitely move to? If, you know, if there was, you didn't have to work out logistics, do you have a favorite state? Oh, wow. You guys are just amazing. Look at all the stuff that you're doing, the stuff that you've done. The only train I've ever been on is the Hogwarts Express. I would like to take a trip by train, though. A lot of you guys are saying that you've done train trips. That would be amazing, I think. There is actually a railroad here in Titusville, and they were running it this summer. I don't know if they're running it this winter. I'm guessing trains still go in winter, right? I didn't grow up around them. I'm going to have to learn that. Love my home of Texas, but Colorado is my second home. Really. I'd love to go there and see the mountains. That's a beautiful space. Here in Titusville, they have the train, and what it does is it will take you. I'm ever going live and you hear a train in the background, it's because there's a train just down over the hill, and they take people on excursions, like 3-hour excursions, where it's like one and a half hours pretty much to reach the center. They stop for snacks and stuff, and then they take the other hour and a half back. I want to do it sometime. Maybe I'll vlog it. And, you know, I think they let people, I've been told, blow the whistle. So some days it's like, how many times you're going to blow the whistle? Holy moly. But if you hear that, there's probably some really little excited boy or girl on board that got to be the conductor, right? Oh, I like that. Would you guys fill it in completely, or would you leave it feeling a little distressed as well? Jennifer says, do you do a meet and greet? My daughter would love to meet you. Oh my gosh. It's funny you should say that. Somebody messaged me today about that as well. And I think that when we travel this summer, that I would love to do that. Like actually plan it out, not just be so spontaneous that, you know, because sometimes we've done that where we just get up, we don't even know where we're going to go. We just let the road take us wherever. But that would be so fun to do some meetups in some places as we travel, because we're going to do a lot of traveling this summer, and just be like, hey, come out and meet us. We're going to be whatever, right? We're going to go do this today. Or, you know, kind of like how we did Christmas Town Did you guys watch that vlog in December when we just took a quick spontaneous road trip and we went down to Christmastown in Virginia, and all we did was walk through, enjoy the lights, you know, eat the good eats along the way, chit chat with total strangers, you know, be on the sky gondola, all that good stuff. And a couple of you guys reached out. You're like, I live so close to you. I wish I knew you were there. And it really made me think that, you know what, we should do some just like activities like that and just be like, come along. If you ever wanted to see it, you have nobody to go with, come hang out with us, walk around, you know, just that sort of thing. So let me know if you'd be up for that. Let me know if you'd be up for that. And Jennifer, remind me, you're in South Carolina, right? What part of South Carolina is it again? I'm actually going to North Carolina here probably over the next month or two. Matt has a family member who moved down there and invited us to come down. So we're going to go down there, I think, and visit her. So it's going to be good. And she lives on one of the little islands. I don't even know what the name of it is. You know, a job took them there, which is awesome. And now, you know, if you have family members that live somewhere and you like those family members, and they invite you to go when they're living somewhere, go take advantage of it, because who's to say that they're not going to live there forever? They're going to move. You know, go enjoy it. So we're excited to do that. But you can't drive anywhere when the weather is like this, you know, when there's a snowstorm brewing, and like tomorrow is just going to be a stay home kind of day. But when the weather breaks, then it's on. All right, now I'm just going to let this dry. And if you ever want to give texture to a piece that you're working on with a shabby chip brush, if you just, because even if you take some of the chalky style paint and you put it out into a plate, just to let you know a tip, if you love the, like texture and distress like me, the more the air gets to it, because this paint dries quickly, it starts to thicken up. So like I've been sitting here right now, just kind of working on this piece, hanging out with you guys. I can continue to add texture on it by just basically picking this up on my brush and just honestly, just, I don't know what you would call it. What is this motion? Just blobbing it on. And what it will do is create like a texturized look, not just everything being flat. I do like that idea. You fill it in a little bit, make it interesting. And at the end of the day, if I really wanted it to be black again, all I would do is grab my black velvet. Oh, look, you were supposed to tell me I missed a spot. Oh, you're going to Mars Hill, North Carolina. I've heard of that place before. You know how I learn a lot about a lot of places, like, and me and Matt, is that I will get orders for Junk Monkey paint in all the most obscure places, place names that we've never heard of before. And I'll go, where's that to? Have you ever heard of that? Or Matt will say, I've never heard of that place before. So then while we're packing your Happy Meal, we're looking up the town that you live in going, huh, look at that. So, yeah. But I have heard. Maybe I sent your Junk Monkey Happy Mail to you before, because we've definitely sent paint there before. Too funny. I love that. All right, now I'm going to let this dry. I can keep adding to it if I really want to. Small parish outside New Orleans. New Orleans. That's you? Is that where you are, or did I just completely read that wrong? All right. What do you think? Could you love it? Could you see it filled with white pillars? Oh, so pretty. And if you were really into that like country rustic, with this color, it would be so fun to put even like a little bit of shredded, I don't know, plaid fabric on it, or a little bit. When I do these big candelabras like this, honestly, and I put candles on them, I'm doing it for decoration. I'm not somebody that lights a ton of candles. Now, if we ever had a snowstorm and I had it filled with candles, then I would take anything that's decorative off of it and truly light it, you know, that way. But for me, I'm somebody who, I just love nice fresh candles on a candle, right? Candlestick, candelabra. Somebody's saying they're in Louisiana. Hey, Shaylin, how are ya? So I should do some banana bucks tonight. What do you guys think? Brandy is in Wyoming. Cool. Very, very nice. All right. First person who tells me what their next paint project is going to be. I'm going to look. Fast fingers. First person that pops up on my end that I see, okay? Because everybody's on different devices. All right, I'm gonna give some banana bucks too. Somebody who tells me the next paint project, they found something. Like, what is it? Is it a desk? Is it a candelabra? Are you painting, I don't know, your kitchen island? What are you doing? Oh, there you go, VOC chairs, perfect. All right, okay, I see you. You just like zoomed up on my screen right here. And I think it was VOC was your initials right here. Just email me at junkmonkeypaint@gmail.com. Do it before midnight tonight. So do it as soon as this live ends. Put winner, winner in the subject line. And VOC, will you please tell me your first name as well? And I will be watching from that. Shailene, I love using the battery operated candles. Yes. Oh, they're so nice. Tammy's going to do did you say a coffee table or a candle holder? I just missed that. Thank you, Alyssa. It is a fun color, right? Actually, it's the same color as this little piece of pottery that I got at a junk store. This one we did on the vlog as well. Somebody did it. Look at the initials, PPP. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate you being here and hanging out with you guys. No, maybe it's PBP. Make me think of peanut butter now. Made in 1993. And it had, somewhere here, it had the last name. Oh, I'm trying to put it in the light. What was the name? I think it was McIntyre right here. Can you kind of see that? I painted it all over. I thought to myself, how long would this little thing sit into a thrift store? Somebody has to have the last name in order to buy it. And I went back on a couple trips and it was still there. So I decided to take it home. And it's nice and heavy weighted. I just painted it with Be My Honey. And then I did some polka dots and distressed in the black. And now it's just, part of my supplies. But I love color. Life is too short not to have color. And at the end of the day, if you ever get tired of it, sick of it, just paint it all back over again, right? Jan's doing chest of drawers in antique lace. That's a beautiful color because it just matches with so much. It's creamy, doesn't have any yellows into it. It's a timeless classic color. All right, let's see if we can do another question. Let me drink my water and think what I can think. What's another good question for some banana bugs? All right, fast fingers. Let me see. All right. First person who tells me their favorite Junk Monkey chalky style paint color. First, and I know there's a delay, so I'm like, and I know the comments are going to come in. First person to tell me their favorite Junk Monkey chalky style paint color. Laura Lynn, is it Laura Lynn Leisure? Hey, antique lace, awesome. Well, I'm going to hook you up with $20 in banana bucks so you can replenish your stash, my friend. All you have to do is email me at junkmonkeypaint@gmail.com before midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time, right? All right, let me think. We'll do one more as well for fun. Let's see here. Let me think of a good question. Let's see here. Let me think here. Okay, last question. Tell me specifically, in one sentence, my favorite Junk Monkey paint project I ever did was blank. What was your favorite Junk Monkey paint project you ever did? I want to hear. You guys, you see me do all the projects. See, this is me baiting you to tell me, what have you painted lately? Because friends tell each other about their junk finds and what they've done with them. Let's be honest here, right? So, first person that tells me the very first thing, Sherry Murphy, painted a dress, or the dresser was your favorite project. What color did you do, Sherry? And my friend, you just won $20 in banana bucks. So to claim it, email me at junkmonkeypaint@gmail.com before midnight tonight. Nice. Oh, you're covered for your sewing room. Yes, your craft space should be your happy space. Oh, chandelier, and you did it in purple and champagne peach. Is that what you did it in, or did you do it the silver? Oh my gosh. Yes, those colors are beautiful together. So rich and just, I don't know, just yumminess, right? Pure yumminess. All right, well, I'm gonna go wash my brush and so I can make use of it one more time. I feel if I put like the face on here, it could be one of those paintbrushes that go on to become personalities. He's got like the blonde hair, do you see it? The spiked hair. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my brush and soak the paint off me and get ready for bed and get all warm and toasty and bring on the snow and the snowflakes. So we'll catch up again tomorrow, guys. And like I said, tomorrow I might do an earlier vlog during the day and hang out with the snow. And we'll share where you're gonna have to keep hanging out here because I'm sure I'll give some more banana bucks. And if I do a live tomorrow, I'll do some more again tomorrow. So maybe we'll play some trivia tomorrow. Make you work for it, right? Sonia, you're a slave driver. But they gotta make you work for the banana bucks. All right, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Have a good night. I love talking with you guys, and I love it when you guys talk back to me as well. All right, see you tomorrow. Take care. Stay warm. Go to bed. Put your cold feet on your hubby. You know, all that good stuff. Matt, if you're on here, I'm coming for you. All right, good night, Marsha. Bye, Sharon. See you, Kelly. Take care, girls. Bye. See you, Jennifer. Night, Sharon. Or like, you know, when you go to bed at night and everybody says, good night, you know, good night, so-and-so, good night, so-and-so. See you guys all on here tomorrow. Bye.